Hello, and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Libra. I'm Jamie Kale Miller, and with me is
I'm Julia Mijas. Hey there, Libra. I have a few things to tell you about relationships for you this month, your favorite topic. So Venus, your ruling planet and the planet of relationships, is in your third house of siblings and neighbors until January 23rd. So this is a fabulous time for getting along really, really well with your local community, maybe inviting some neighbors over, maybe getting along with your siblings a lot better. And you're going to be a lot more charming with your words this month. Venus in the third, this is a house of communication. So you'll be communicating a lot better. After the 23rd, Venus moves into your fourth house, and this is just going to be a blessing on all of your domestic relationships. So the people you live with, your family members, anyone you share a home with is just going to be very lovely and cozy at the end of the month. We also have Jupiter in the eighth house of other people's money. So if you are going through any divorce proceedings, I think Jupiter in the eighth is going to help out a lot. Speaking of money, Jupiter in this eighth this year may have also brought you some more solid investments. The eighth house is the money that you share with other people, whether they're your spouse or an institution like a bank. So it does rule investments. So good opportunities may have come up. The best thing to do with these is to try to pay down your debt or even borrow at an advantage, like remortgaging your house might be a good time. And then Venus is going to also help out a little bit in the last week of the month as she dips into the fourth house, especially with those family relationships. And I know you have something to tell us about career, Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely. There isn't really a ton of career activity. There's so much more activity on the home front this month. So you might find that a lot of your energies and your attention is being pulled towards your home and away from your career. And so with an ebb tide of energy going on in your career, you might find yourself wanting to kind of, take a little bit of a backseat. But I do want to let you know that there is a full moon in Leo coming towards the end of the month. It's happening on the 25th. And then this moon includes some like Pluto and Jupiter vibes, and it lands in your 11th house. The 11th house is considered to be like the capital of your business or your career. And it also is a house of communities and groups. So if you have the kind of business that has, that is building community around itself, maybe through a customer base or a client base or a newsletter or followers online, then this moon is really going to feel this. So because this moon has these like controlling Pluto vibes and these sort of overbearing Jupiter vibes, you can turn that around and make it more positive by doing something for your community that is generous and not grasping, that isn't demanding, that doesn't demand anything of them, but is a real gift. And that will draw, your followers and your clientele closer to you and bind them to you in a better way going forward. Now, if you don't have, like a big old Rolodex with a customer base in it, or, those sorts of people in your business, this can equally apply to your employees and your coworkers. Like this full moon on the 25th would be a really good time to just, bring in those baked goods that you made and share them with your coworkers, just to make for some better connections and vibes around the workplace for you. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this horoscope, please do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends all about us.
You can find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.